Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Tough spot here, second and long at the 20. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters in the part of that receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He makes the grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
First drive of the game, instead of punting and pitting the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver. That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Handoff to the single back. Powering right past the defender. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Bootleg looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
We go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid gain there.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. He's hit just before the throw.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Play action here on first down. He'll throw it now. Short throw complete to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Cumstreet. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Broken tackle, still going. He's in the clear. At the 30, the 20. Crosses the touchdown. Fighting Irish as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Motion now from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've...
Looking deep down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Badgers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Second down now after the sack. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Breaks into open space. Fighting off the defender. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on third down.
The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover two, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running out of time in the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Running with purpose. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense, being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside who can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's going to take off here. They make the stop just short of the mark, where it's getting 4th down and inches. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. Throws it to the right. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, blinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Badgers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's second down here. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. They wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
So 8 plays into this drive now. It's third and goal. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Irish. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here's tactical now. They go to the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. The back's got it on the pitch. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
What a play by this defense. They've strung the quarterback out on the pitch. Did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
It's an out route. The catch made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And the Badgers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. When the tackle is made, the defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Fights through a tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he finds the running back in the flat. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3. Wants to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Wilson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds his man. Breaking free at the 35. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go.
Sacked, dropped at the 3. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Usually you'd like to run the football this close to the goal line, but if you're going to throw it, I'd get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker so you don't have a risk of taking a sack.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
First down, looking to throw the football. Gets made on the out route. What a stiff arm. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown saving play.
You talk about this defense stepping up, first and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Receiver in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up third down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
Struggling to find the end zone here. Back-to-back incompletions. Now it's third and goal. The back's got it. Well, the power run is stuck. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it in the open. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Powers through. Wildcat one picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
There's certain moments in a game that if you can execute, you have a great chance of winning. I would say in the red zone, coming up with touchdowns and converting on third downs. This is a great job of executing to keep this drive alive. Don't forget this play.
And the Badgers with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And they'll give it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
That punch sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Quick throw to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Quick throw over the middle. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. The Irish offense comes up here on first and goal. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes him one of the top backs in the country.
And he'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
That gain makes it second and medium. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On the move now. Finally throws it deep to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
The pass rush closing in. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's 2 straight incompletions. You'd hate for this offense to squander such really good field position. Let's see what they dial up here on 3rd down.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the run here. Lets it go. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the back gets the football. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And that sets up a return. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. And they put together something here. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So incomplete pass on 2nd down sets up a 3rd and inches. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21. And the Badgers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the 1st down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
And the Badgers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Badgers! The comeback is on.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And they've got him behind the line. There is a penalty marker, but if it's on the offense, it'll be a change of possession. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. The kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep his drive moving.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. And the Badgers come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the grab along the sideline, goes out of bounds, and it is a first down. Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the Badgers will have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it here. Picks up converse, looking for more. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Badgers trying to cash in here in the red zone. And 1st down, they go right back to him. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Wisconsin. I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns. The line. He's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use, but what point are you going to start putting those into play?
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Coverage team brings down the returner. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. And the Badgers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. An inside give now from the shotgun. Powering through. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the 1st down. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a 4th down play coming up.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Tries the right with a quick throw. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
I think the receiver makes the right choice here. Sure, he could have fought for more yards, but ultimately in this situation, time is the most important aspect of the game.
And the wideout goes in motion. Back to throw again. And they get the completion. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. And the Badgers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break
Touchdown, Badgers. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
Offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Kicking team makes the recovery, but a little over-eager. May have touched it before it went 10 yards. Penalty flag is down. Now the coverage seemed a little bit eager there. Got to make sure the ball travels 10 yards before touching it. And the penalty will ruin the chance for a recovery and set the offense up. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looking to scramble. No for the first, but still going. He finally makes the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And they wrap him up and bring him down on what is the final play of the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.